Oh, it's already.
Yeah.
Am I in the frame?
You started. Yeah, you're in the frame.
Okay.
Use a special lens. Just for you.
Oh, really?
It's a coloured feature.
Filter. Nice. Up here.
Yeah,
you chose the wrong.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm really sorry. Too, so good thing I'm wearing this so people can actually see.
Just did the whole thing small then.
How you doing?
Hello.
I'm Dean.
I'm Nick.
I'm Thabo.
And this is 1.5 Souls.
Well, I was actually thinking about that for just this one episode. Yeah. We're more like 10.5 souls.
10.5 souls.
We have Thabo
carrying so many venereal diseases.
He's not a cat, man. He doesn't have 9 souls.
People.
He doesn't have 9 lives.
He's got 9 inches.
He has no.
I mean, he's got 9 souls. I mean, no.
9 soul in inches. No, he's a soul brother.
That's how many VDs I'm carrying. They count as separate people.
They count separate people.
Yeah, they're that strong.
I think we need to drop this and just move on. But yeah, we are.
How dirty am I allowed to be?
Have you never watched this before?
No, I haven't seen it.
Don't filter yourself.
Okay.
Yeah. It's all good.
Alright.
It's all good. But yeah, we're welcome here by the lovely Thabo.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
How long is this gonna go for?
As long as we want to.
Awesome.
This is our.
Oh, okay, we'll stretch out.
And I can edit. Like, check this out. Now I'm really bright. And now I'm like, you can barely see me. And we're all look like Thabo.
This face.
Anyway. Yeah, so anyway, topic of the week, the news topic. There's most of the media is focusing on the new Star Wars movie being released. And
That's
all that.
true.
Like, it's like you don't open up a news article without it talking about Star Wars.
It's just like, oh, crap, Star Wars again.
Yeah, everyone's talking about Star Wars, but I think the focus should be on this net neutral thing that's been happening lately.
You were just telling us about
We're getting educated.
Yeah. So what's
dick move?
What's happened? What's give the rundown?
Pay for more shit, like to use the internet. Like when I was in Africa, they would they don't have net neutrality where I was in Zimbabwe. So like if you want to go on Facebook, you have to like buy like a Facebook bundle, like at the shops. You know how you buy like gift cards or like airtime?
Yeah.
It's like that. So you buy like a Facebook bundle for like $5, and then when that's running, so you'll still have internet, but like whenever you click on Facebook, if you don't have enough money, it just won't load.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it's like
really slow.
Paying for like Xbox Gold or something.
Yeah, or like Xbox Live.
Yeah.
Except with everything. Website. Yeah.
That is crazy. I don't feel like it'll go through because they will literally have riots every fucking where.
They will.
That's the scary thing about that is when I went there and I was watching and I was seeing this, I was like, how can people put up with it?
Yeah.
But it, just over time, like
it just becomes
company,
like a normal.
the company didn't relent. Therefore, the people are like, well, I still need to use Facebook. I mean, think about like the amount of people that are just like they don't really pay attention to this sort of thing. They're like, oh yeah, this is what Facebook is doing now, so I'm just going to do that. And
but
over time,
I think you underestimate the power of white privilege. Like honestly, man.
Oh, white people, this isn't gonna stand.
Yeah, they will riot. There will be deaths. They will riot. Right? Take it from a fellow white person.
Yeah.
Death will ensue.
Well, you're Irish, right?
Scottish.
Yeah. Are you?
My dad's from England.
Okay.
And my mum's from here.
Okay.
But my dad was adopted, so we don't really know his background
so it might be
very well.
Well, because it's like a thing, like the Scottish, like they don't put up with any shit.
No. The real messed up thing is that I'm part Scottish, part Jamaican. So like
Germanic.
German, like Viking and German and
okay.
yeah. So not only do I like to dominate everything, but I like to drink and be angry.
Right, it's a good combination.
I'm really fucked up.
Sounds good to me.
It's a steady combination.
But yeah, no, I don't think it'll get passed. I think they're going to fight it all the way.
Yeah.
But something that did pass officially in the Australian government is marriage equality.
Goldstone. Oh, right, that too.
We don't talk about that. We don't.
Forgot about that.
They told us not to say anything.
Okay, that's all right.
But yeah, no, marriage equality actually got passed through the Senate.
Thank
it is
God.
now legal. It's
Right.
able to happen.
The people have spoken and Parliament has passed it. And yeah, you have to apply for a marriage certificate or something like that, and it takes a month to process. So if somebody put it in the first day of it getting passed, the 9th of January would be the first day you can start marrying.
Which there already are, I think, about like 15 to 30 or maybe even more now. I think the last time I heard marriages actually happening on that day.
No, it's
which is just it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing.
very historic.
It is.
Yeah.
It's. I'm happy that we're out of like the Saudi Arabia and all those other countries. Where you're like,
happy we're in the 21st.
We're in the 21st century. We're not, not like in those countries where like beheading's cool.
Yeah, it's almost never cool to behead someone. Kids, if you listen.
It's a PDA.
It's never cool to behead people. Yeah.
Make sure you ask your parents.
Permission first, guys.
Otherwise you come off as a real dick.
It's not. It's
You know
not.
what I'm saying?
You just don't
Child
want
tested, parent approved.
it.
Oh my
Oh god.
Yeah.
No,
Yes.
yeah.
But
what's the funniest thing about this marriage equality? At least I think about half of all, at least amongst the gay dudes, at least about half are like, fuck, we need to get married. Shit! They passed it? Damn it!
It's like, that was the best part about being gay.
Yeah.
You don't really have to fully commit.
And I have
Now
to
you
share my stuff with this.
Well, that's the dude. That's a real dude.
yeah, that's a real guy's way of
yeah.
thinking.
That's the 60, with the guy that's 60%.
Deaf to the lads. Deaf to the lads. Yeah, no, it's awesome though. Yeah, no, but they have options now. That's
Which is awesome.
Good.
Which
Yeah,
is the
it's
best thing. Best thing, as you said, in the 21st century now. Finally.
Yeah.
Finally.
What's like some of the things that's like left to go? You reckon? Like
Equal rights, man.
Yeah.
No shit, like equal rights. I still don't understand why women don't actually get paid as much as men sometimes. Like, there is a lot of shit that women do that men either don't want to do, can't do, won't do.
Yeah.
But
Yep, right.
we love Thabo. Please don't leave us. Ever.
That was
because you're black.
Yeah.
No, but I agree. Like, my wife
that's
works
true.
in childcare, and they don't get paid nearly enough for the amount of stuff they have to do. They have to look after our children, the future of Australia and the world, and they have to deal with so much bullshit. Like, everything has to be perfect. There's all these allergies and everything they have to look after. There's so much they have to deal with, and like, they don't get paid nearly enough.
Like midwives as well.
Yeah.
Like, they bring the children into the world. Yes, there are some male midwives, but the majority of the time it is a female midwife. They do an absolutely amazing... Nurses, doctors, all those guys, they need more pay. They save our lives.
Yeah.
We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them.
Exactly.
That's true.
Like...
Well, I think just generally it's just the standard of living. I mean, it's high, but like the cost of living, it's so high.
It's crazy.
Doctors are crazy.
Yeah, but like the hourly rate goes up every once in a while, a little bit, but the cost of living,
then
just surviving, just keeps inflating tenfold, and it's crazy.
Yeah.
Like me and my wife, we work like 40-hour a week each.
Yeah.
Like 80 hours a week, and like we're still getting by week to week, barely, getting on top of things. You pay for, private hospital
Private
care
health,
and all that
yeah.
stuff, insurance for your car, your house content,
Yeah.
electricity, water bills. It doesn't stop.
Yeah.
Like it's always, and the cars, the cost to keep a car running is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So like, let up, government. Give us a break.
Just a little break.
Yeah, help us out.
But also talking about equal rights, like equal rights for like, I don't know, just everybody.
Minorities.
Just everybody.
Yeah.
We all bleed red. We all have a heart. Like, it astounds me when people are like, oh, we can't have these people have more than us, and these people can't, and blah blah blah. It's like, why? We're all humans, aren't we?
Yeah.
Like, God. I don't know. Just
Get rid of the classes.
yeah, pretty much. Pretty
Get rid of
much.
classes.
That'd be awesome.
Stop putting us into categories.
Yeah.
But anyway, this is
Yeah,
I love it when we start with news topics and stuff, and we go hardcore about.
News.
We start getting real serious. Let's start easing up a bit.
Yeah, what does it get into a bit of a
Yeah.
funnier thing?
One-
Talking of funny.
What?
Talking of funny. This is the reason why I have this guy here.
Oh yeah.
It's a segue. See what I did there?
Okay.
Funny.
That's
Yeah.
a good segue.
Ah, see, I planned
Well,
that.
he has to
That's
prove
very
it still.
professional.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
yeah.
still has to prove the funny aspect of that
You
segue.
caught me at the wrong time.
But yeah,
Sorry.
but no. So Mick, like my segment last
Yeah.
week with cool people, cool interests, which was I was talking to Toby about making swords and stuff.
I'm going to order one.
Make
Yeah.
swords.
Yeah.
Make swords.
Swords.
Yeah,
Holy
I know a
Jesus.
blacksmith.
Yeah,
Makes-
really?
he
Yeah.
designs his own swords from scratch and
Wow.
everything. It's
Yeah,
awesome.
I'm going to
Check
watch
that video out if you haven't.
Do
But
it.
yeah,
Yeah.
no, you've got your mate, and
Yes. This guy.
he
Yes.
does stand up.
Yes.
Yes,
Funny
sometimes.
enough, yeah. I've got Thabo. Thabo, how? All the years I've known you, how do you pronounce your last name?
Tumor.
Tumor.
Yeah.
Like it's not a tumor.
It's pretty much that.
Okay, that's terrible. That's my joke.
No, it's not a tumor.
Yeah.
It's not a tumor.
But yeah,
Get down! They're trying to kill you. Very good.
Wow.
I like that.
Wow.
Yeah, well, he's already he's proven he's a comedian.
Yeah, well-
but yeah, we were going to put him on the hard spot. Well, I was
Yeah,
okay.
no,
it's like give us some shit.
Hard spot.
Yeah, like,
Some shit. Oh,
yeah,
there's a
like
cat.
give us a little.
Yeah.
Should I
shit.
make a joke about this cat?
Yeah, go
for it, man.
Oh,
Last
you can
time
do
I
some
had
improv.
that much pussy on my lap, I was
I was eating dinner.
I didn't have a can in my hand. I don't know.
Sorry,
man, you can
sorry.
see
All
it's
It's a
the
horrible joke. I don't have it.
improv stand up.
That's, by the way, that is the worst question you could ever
Yeah.
ask a comedian ever.
make him
Yeah, make me laugh. Give me a joke. Yeah, you think you're funny? Ha ha, funny man. Ha ha, clown. Give me a joke. I'll pull something out of you.
I know, but we just thought you'd
Not even
test out
paying
the
me.
waters.
If you give me $10, I'll give
I don't
you.
think I've
I'll
got
give
10
you
bucks.
laughs.
I've got 10 cents.
I pay for my
Okay.
love.
How low is
Yeah,
your standard?
That's not enough. Sorry.
But yeah, no, tell us a bit about
Yeah.
the history of you doing stand up.
Yeah. When did you first get into it?
I was at university.
Yeah.
I was supposed to be studying. So the first time I ever did stand up, I'd been at uni. You guys did uni, right?
Yeah.
I did a little bit.
A little bit. I don't know. I found it. I had a tough time, like dealing with, because your first year, I was surprised how easy the first year was.
Yeah, it's true.
You know what I mean? Like especially after grade 11 and grade 12.
Well, you're still in that study mentality.
Yeah. So I thought, oh, okay. So grade 12 was like gonna be super hard.
Yeah.
And then first year of uni was just sort of like, and the unsupervised aspect of it was like the tough thing for me to deal with, because I was like, oh, now I don't have to really answer to anyone. Like I missed like the first two lectures, and then I was like, no one's calling my parents, no one's
upping me.
yeah. So anyway, I really got distracted, and I used to always watch Conan O'Brien.
Yeah.
So have you watched the old
Yeah.
Late Night Show? Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So I watched that for that's all I would do, and I decided I wanted to be a comedian, right? I wanted to do comedy. So I went in, I did an open mic, and it went okay. I think I probably had like 2 laughs. and I thought, I'm a comedian.
Make people laugh.
I made it, yeah.
It's like success. Tick.
So anyway, one day I'm in the library at uni, and I'm with this guy, and we're just talking, and he tells me that tomorrow's my 21st birthday party. I'm looking for something like special to do, and I thought, hey, I'm a comedian. I'll do a show for you guys, for 21st birthday. Why not do that? So, which, if you guys know anything about comedy, is probably the worst thing you can ever possibly do. So I went to the party, and what ended up happening was what was supposed to happen was that they gave us a schedule. So it was supposed to be like me, and then all the speeches, like the parents and whatnot.
So you were the warm up for the actual serious stuff.
Exactly. Yeah. So everyone, because it was a weird party too, because they had like a stage, but they didn't have a music.
Okay.
Yeah, and then everyone was sort of like seated, like in the audience.
Yeah.
And everyone was sort of talking, but everyone's facing forward. Right. So it was really weird setup.
Yeah.
And anyway, what ended up happening, I was supposed to go first, and then everyone else was supposed to go. What ended up happening was they had the speeches first, and then they had me. So
so you were the main event.
Yeah. So they had his grandparents came up, his aunt and uncle. Then his mom and dad came up, and they sang a song with a ukulele, and they had a recording of him as a baby or a toddler singing along to the song, like the most beautiful scene. I mean, in terms of birthday presents, that's gotta be like that's up there. Like,
pretty good.
Yeah, so they saved this recording of him like singing along to the song, and they're like playing. Everyone is crying.
Yeah.
And then they go. They literally go. The soundtrack of this was, okay, thanks mom and dad, and then you just say like sobbing. Yeah, all right, so we have a comedian. There's a comedian that's coming up. Everyone, Thabo Chima, everybody. And I go up, hey, what's up, folks? And I did my joke. I think I only had one joke. I can't remember what the joke was, but it was horrible. And I told the joke, and then people were still like crying. They're still like sniffling. And then in the back of the crowd, I just hear, what the fuck?
Oh,
what the fuck? They're like, thank you. That's been my time. Yeah.
You're never headlining again.
Yeah, so that was my intro. But, you know what? I figured out, I was like, that's probably the worst I could possibly do.
Yeah. Situation-wise, that's a hard one to like come out of and move forward from.
And I didn't run away but that was the thing. That's when I knew I wanted to do stand-up.
Yeah.
Because usually, like, I don't know about you guys, but like, I don't like to lose. I don't like to
admit defeat.
I don't like to fail.
Yeah.
So like, I'm usually one of those people that I'll try one thing, and then if it's not working like right away, I'll usually be like, fuck this, I'm not doing this. Yeah. But like, stand-up was like the first thing that I ever did where I was horrible at it, and then I still wanted to keep doing it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so I was like, that must be,
that must be your drive, must be your passion, man.
Yeah.
That's really cool, man.
Oh my god.
No, you're just dribbling everywhere.
Yeah, I try to speak and drink at the same time. Kids, listen. Just never speak and drink.
Definitely. Now, you were saying before, obviously not from the land of Oz originally.
I'm from Zimbabwe, yeah.
Man, what was it like coming from a country that was... Because I'm guessing you were there with like Mugabe and...
Yeah, well, I was 10 when I left.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I honestly, because I've recently just been back.
Yeah.
I was back about 2 weeks now?
Like 2 weeks ago,
3 weeks, yeah. And I was there for 5 weeks. I thought that I would remember a lot. Like, I thought I would be like there, and then I would, that's where I went to school. That's where I da-da-da. Yeah. I didn't remember a thing. I didn't have any frame of reference when I was there like 2 weeks ago. So I think the correct answer to that would be I don't quite actually remember what it was like growing up there.
Yeah.
Because everything, when I was there as a 25-year-old,
Yeah.
it felt like I was experiencing everything for the first time. Yeah, it was crazy, man.
Alright.
It was really, I didn't realize this about myself, but I grew up here mostly.
Yeah.
Like I grew up in the West mostly, yeah. So, as in terms of like trying to articulate what it was like growing up under Mugabe and things like that, now I kind of feel like, man, I'm not sure I really know what it feels like.
What it was,
yeah. But when we first got there, because I don't know if you guys are following the news, they had a coup.
Yes. Yes.
Mugabe was ousted in the middle of our trip.
In the middle of your trip.
Yeah, which was like those 3 days there were like, okay, is everything? Do I need to locate an embassy? Am I going back? What's going
I
on
don't
here?
live here. I'm a tourist. Get me out of here.
No, I was like, no, I live here. Everybody, please. As soon as they see my, I don't know what would happen.
Yeah.
Like if they, because I have my Australian driver's license and I have my New Zealand passport. So what if? Like the soldiers that came in were like, all right, let's just get rid of all these foreigners. We had no idea.
You had no idea.
Yeah,
Right.
it was just like, so we tried to like lay low and shit. Yeah, it was really crazy. But I don't know. I forgot what my original point was. But like what it was like living under Mugabe. When we were there, like the first couple of weeks just before he was ousted, I really got to see what corruption looks like.
Yeah.
Also, you got to see what corruption looks like. Got to see what a third world country looks like.
Yeah.
You got to see what real problems look like.
Yeah.
Because I thought I had real problems. I had no problems.
Yeah.
When I was there, I had to shower out of a bucket for 5 weeks. Because there's no clean water.
No clean water.
Yeah. And I don't know, but I don't know if you ever shower, like wash yourself out of a bucket.
No, not really.
It's a skill.
I went to the gem fields, and that's all you have at the gem field. You don't have running water. Pretty much, you've just got a hot water bucket. That's like, so we got you bastard. The gem fields, and then you pull the bucket down, and then it's got like little holes in it, and then but you've got to try and maneuver around.
Get underneath.
Yeah, you forget to take the gems out of the bucket, so you get a face full of gems or something.
It's a money shot, alright? It's a money shot.
It's a sparkle
You're
shot.
like, yes, daddy. What we had to do was, you'd have to get water from the tap. You get it from the tap.
Yeah.
And then you boil it in a big pot.
Yeah.
And then like all the shit and because what the water is, it's like the sewage system is so bad that like. Especially when it rains, it was raining when we were there.
Yeah.
Like the sewage pipes, they burst into the main water supply. So you have to like boil the water, and then there's like a cake of shit.
Sort of wipe that off the top.
You grab a rag,
and
then you just sort of skim by, throw them in, and just try to forget that you saw that.
Not really there.
Yeah, you just try to forget that was a thing that happened.
Jedi mind trigger.
Yeah.
There's not excrement floating on that.
Yeah, or just
you can wash that water.
Well, when I first did it, like, and then you pour the bucket into a bucket, and then you just sort of like wash yourself, like out of that hot water bucket.
Yeah.
But I didn't like. I'd never learnt. I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's not something that comes natural. It's not like a thing. It's really is a skill.
Yeah. It's not instant.
There's nothing. You have to learn how to do it. Like, because the first time I did it was like, I was like, so I had the water there and I got naked and I was like, I put my hand on, this is way too hot. So I just sort of sat there naked.
I'll just wait for it to cool down.
Yeah, I just sort of squatted next to it naked.
Forfeit a bit.
Yeah, and people were like knocking on the door. Everything's fine. Probably thought I was beaten off. Like, we're at my grandmother's house. Like, that's so dirty.
No.
How do you beat off on the first day you're here?
By the fourth day.
Yeah, fourth
definitely.
day.
You gotta
It's
be
fine.
You get comfortable. You get used to the scheduling of walking down the corridor.
Exactly.
Nana's asleep now. Now it's
now you can beat off.
Now it's okay. Yeah, exactly.
Instead, like, you just got off the plane.
Just jump off the plane. The first thing's like, I need to find a toilet.
I need to beat off right now. So everyone just thought I was beating off in my grandmother's house. And I was just waiting for
They corrupted him.
That's the decadent West. Yeah, but and then you put a little sanitizer. What's it called? Dettol.
Yeah.
You put some Dettol in there, and then that fixes it.
Oh god.
But that's like problems.
Yeah.
That's what problems look like when there's no clean water. And the only clean water you can get if you're lucky enough to live near a borehole or like a pump.
Yeah.
Then you get it from the ground. Otherwise, you have to get all your drinking water from the supermarket, which is in bottles. And then you can't even trust that because some of the companies, what they do is they get water from the tap, and then they put bleach in it to clear out all the shit. And then, and then they get little soldering torches and the little seal when you crack it. So when you crack it and you drink, you're like, oh, it tastes a little, bottled water. Yeah, it has like
tastes a little poisoning.
Yeah. And then you've just drunken like dirty bleach water.
Yeah.
So
it really puts everything in perspective.
Yeah, that's problems. Yeah. Like the power goes out. Like some areas, lucky for me, the entire time we were there, except for one time, the power didn't go out. Yeah. Some areas only get power like 2 days out of the week. They only get power and water 2 days out of the week. So like Monday and Tuesday, and then the rest of the week they don't have power and water. And they have to like do all their power and water stuff. They have to charge their phones and shit. It's crazy.
Holy!
You're listening, all you teens whinging about.
Oh my
I got on Facebook called me fat.
The internet not fast enough.
And
that is too much.
I have to watch myself though, because I really want to say to people, there's no problem. I know that people here have a problem. Everyone has problems.
It's just all about perspective.
Exactly. But like, I would love for people to just to go to like a third world country, and that was the other thing that I was thinking about. I was like, thank God I was born in Zimbabwe and we're from Zimbabwe, and not like say Libya or like Iraq or like Syria, where there's like violence.
As bad as you said it was.
Yeah, at least Zimbabwe has not much violence. Yeah, and there's no sexual has one of the lowest rape statistics in the world.
Wow.
One of the lowest like pedophilia and things like really hard. It's really unusual. Like you'll see kids playing on the street and taking public transportation. Like all the time.
Yeah. Like, with no worries whatsoever.
Yeah, no worries whatsoever. Even at night you'll see kids playing and shit like on the street.
Well that's the really sad thing. Is that like here where we are, you don't see many kids running around the streets and all that because we're so terrified.
Yeah.
That something's going to happen.
So and
it's only really happened in the last 10 or so years.
Yeah.
Like even when I was growing up, or even when you were growing up, we just
ran wild.
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy safe.
Yeah,
it's crazy safe out here. But is it really?
Yeah.
Like maybe it's just like the mojo of the crimes over there is like people will steal your car, someone might mug you, or people are not driving properly might get run over. But
I love how casually you've just said. All of that. You might get mugged.
There was a couple of times, man, where I nearly got to use my MMA training. So like, cause people like you'd be walking down the street. I mean, in a busy area, and people would be like
trying to pickpocket.
Yeah. I mean, you have to watch your shit, man. You don't. People have their wallets in their back pocket.
No.
You don't do that, son. That thing is gone.
That's
strap a bum bag to the inner thigh.
Yeah.
Put all your shit there.
But that's the curious thing is like I felt safe walking at night as long as I didn't have anything on me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I get that. Yeah.
I was like, no one's really gonna assault me
because I have nothing.
I have nothing.
Yeah.
And but like over here.
You gotta take stuff with you.
It's fucking weird.
Yeah.
And even back to the whole playing, kids playing on the street.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm saying it's safe, but it's not really like there's predators out here.
There is. No, there is.
Yeah.
There definitely
There's
is.
like if you're a lady, you can't exactly just go running. But in Zimbabwe, you see ladies.
The media hypes everything up to the max, though. Like, there's like out of everyone, there might be 5 bad people in Rocky, in that sort of sense of like raping and pedophilia or something like that. Well, there could be a lot more. You never know.
Don't know.
But compared to the actual population of Rockhampton, which is close to 100,000.
Yeah, most people are good.
Yeah.
Majority
like to
outweighs the
believe so,
minority.
anyway.
Yeah.
But
But a minority can be dangerous.
Oh, yeah. But yes.
But it was just a crazy trip. It was really eye-opening, And we lived in the ghetto, like where my grandmother lives. I would love to go to the ghettos in America just to see what it's like.
Just to see the difference.
But we were in the ghetto, like the ghetto, where I'm sorry, I'm just running my mouth.
It's alright.
One of the most interesting things, Zimbabwe is not a poor country.
Yeah.
That goes back to that corruption. Zimbabwe is not a poor country. You will see, like, there's certain parts of the capital city, Harare, which look indistinguishable from Sydney or like Melbourne. Indistinguishable. Like coffee shops, high-rise buildings, fancy cars. I saw a McLaren F1, $1 million car in the middle of a third world country, dude.
Wow.
And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And then you drive for 10 minutes, and all of a sudden, you're in
becomes Depot.
Yeah. Like it's like Depot Hill got hit by like a nuclear. It's like Depot Hill, like have you played Fallout?
Yeah.
It's like Fallout Depot Hill.
Coming soon.
But with more people. It's weird.
Holy shit.
Like 10 minutes drive, and you all of a sudden you're in this crazy place.
So you're in like a first world, beautiful high rise, amazing city, and then suddenly just desolate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was insane. And then, like, the roads are really bad there, right?
Yeah.
And, there's some areas where there's people who live in the ghetto who are...
You're a pussy magnet. It just keeps coming back to you.
There's people who live in the ghetto who are, like, extremely wealthy over there.
Yeah.
So sometimes you'll be going down a road where every house is, like, a little cube with like a little gray cube with like even some of them without windows and shit and like with curtains above the windows.
Yeah.
And you'll see like 10 of those, and then in the middle of that will be a mansion.
Wow.
It's insane. You need to see it. It's insane. They'll be like some of the best houses I've ever seen in my entire life I saw over there.
In that ghetto.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's like the roads are so bad. You know when you're going to like Stony Creek, like that road to Stony Creek, it's like that in like here, like in the street.
In the street.
Yeah, like we were forward driving like all the time. It was crazy, dude. And then it'd be like a fucking mansion. So you're like, why didn't you? Like you have a nice car.
Bitumenized.
Yeah, just like
the road.
At least the little section where you like at least bitumen your route to work, right?
Yeah.
But that's correct.
That's what the helicopter's for.
So they'll tell you we'll be passing that, and I'll be talking. I'm like, well, whose house is that? Oh, that guy works for the city council. That guy.
Yeah. Okay.
That guy is a district official, whatever.
Holy shit!
Like, holy Jesus, yeah.
Shit.
It was a crazy trip, man. And even when we went to Victoria Falls. You guys heard of Victoria Falls? It's like one of the 8 wonders of the world.
Yeah.
We went there.
So not a big deal.
Yeah, not a big deal. Just the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. No beef. But like, it's like they have the one section is for tourists, right?
Yeah. Yep.
So all the tourists go. Like, if you want to see the falls and all the touristy thing, and then there's the people who actually live in Victoria Falls.
Yeah.
And it's like there's like a little ghetto there, right, in Victoria Falls. But you need to sort of really drive into town to really see like where, like all the people who work in the resort and in the falls, they live there, right? Yeah. Which was weird. So what happened with me? Our car broke down while we were there, and I had to go get my car fixed. And we knew, we didn't know, but we sort of made friends with one of the guys that works in the resort.
Yeah.
And he goes, I'll hook you up. I'll take you to my personal mechanic, and he'll fix your car. So we went into the ghetto. Like, he took us to the ghetto to like get his car fixed. So we were like back in Squalor, right, away from Victoria Falls, and just behind that little section of housing was like the most amazing view of Victoria Falls, like way better than the one that people are paying like $200 for. You guys seen Avatar? Like, with James Cameron?
Yeah.
It was like that, dude.
Oh.
You know when they're flying over the
Pandora, the floating.
Yeah, it was like that.
Wow.
Like you turn this way and then it's like all these fucked up houses, fucked up cars, and people living poor with like third-hand clothing and shit. And then you turn and you're like, this is beautiful. The falls are right there, and it's like a gorge, and you can see the river. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I'm like, what is going on? Like unbelievable beauty, and then just juxtaposed with unbelievable poverty. That's Zimbabwe.
Yeah,
in a nutshell.
So that's a really good way of looking at it. Like,
pretty much.
Unbelievable, as you said, unbelievable views and amazing, picturesque squalor.
Yeah, it's always like opposites. Like you see like the best hotels you've ever seen in your entire life, and then like 10 minutes drive is like the worst house you've ever seen. And sometimes like if you're driving down the highway, you would think you're driving to like Monto. It looks indistinguishable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw the videos that I posted on Facebook.
Yeah.
People are like, is this Australia?
Monto,
Yeah, I'm like, it looks exactly like we'll pass some towns and it looks like Blackwater.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then but the inner city just looks like Fallout 4.
Yeah.
So it's crazy.
Oh, thank you so much for
I really appreciate it. No, that's really
great, man.
So it's just
it's
in my face.
educational.
It's very educational.
About time we started getting.
Oh yeah, we're actually kind of getting serious. This is weird as shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But this is Thabo, traveling comedian. The brewing comedian. Like, we can tell you that firsthand.
You got your own Facebook page promoting your comedy, or?
No, I deleted it.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't using it.
Yeah.
Well, if anybody wants to hire this fella,
anybody that needs
contact
a brewing comedian.
Yeah.
He does MC stuff as well.
Yeah, MC. So last night I was actually I was MCing a fight show.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, so I MC fight shows, weddings, corporate events.
You're better at birthdays now, obviously, than what you were.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
So any MCing job, that's what I do.
Contact us and we'll contact
and we'll get on to Thabo.
Yeah. Sounds good. No, thank you for your time.
Are we finishing or are we going to talk about
So we're going to quickly talk about 1 whole minute of music.
Yes.
Mick's got something prepared for us.
Yes.
Mick, give us a bit of information.
Yes, my choice this time, song that's been stuck in my head for about a week now since we last spoke. I took your advice and I downloaded Doomsday by Architects.
Nice.
I've been playing that non-stop. Chloe now hates the song because I play it that much.
Fair enough.
I still love it. Brilliant, so good song choice. This is one of my bands that Chloe got me into called Of Mice and Men. They've recently just lost their growling, screaming vocals of Austin. He has a very rare disease. He's like 6'7", skinny, but his bones and limbs are almost too long for his body, and it affects his breathing, his lungs, and all. Like, he's unable to continue putting out amazing music what he's doing. So I think it's their lead guitarist is now doing clean and growling vocals.
Okay.
But this is one of their songs with Austin when they were together. It's called Bones Exposed.
Okay.
So I think it might be up your alley, man.
Yeah, cool.
But
Give it
about 30-40 seconds. We'll get the intro to happen after whatever this is. Oh, alcohol. Alcoholism. Don't burn
when
the
did,
fucking no, don't.
When did alcohol ads get so wholesome?
I don't know.
It's always like, family. We're here with the kids. And then
So you're gonna get shit faced.
Yeah, so it's just sloshed.
Oh god, the kids.
Yeah. Nice. Can we talk to this?
It's really nice.
Well, that's Austin now, obviously. A very angry looking man.
Yeah. I bet none of these guys do yoga, you know what I'm saying?
The drummer. Actually,
Really?
Pilates.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, it's just a very hard-hitting song. Kind of like what I like.
Do they get a little melodic in the choruses and all that?
No, actually, a little bit more hard-hitting in the chorus. Oh no, actually, it does calm down. Because you get the clean vocals coming in.
Yeah.
That 3, 2, 1.
So, the video's a man running away.
Because you can see the skeletons of
Oh,
people.
okay.
That's the song's called Bones Exposed.
Right. He's obviously freaking out.
He's terrified.
He's like, what did I ingest?
Superman finally getting his ready.
Ah, yes, yeah.
It's like, what the fuck's going on?
But yeah, the guy singing now has taken over everything.
Yeah. Oh, okay. No, he's a good singer. So,
But yeah,
that's cool, man.
That's
Thanks
Mice
for
and Men, Bones Exposed.
Yeah,
Crazy.
that's nice.
By the way,
Spell the band.
I know you're a fighter because all your YouTube searches like bully, beat down, people getting knocked out.
I was gonna say, it doesn't. I know.
My favorite things to watch.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, but like, we've been friends now for what, 3 years?
Yeah, it's been
3, 4 years.
Yeah.
What have we done with ourselves in there?
Yeah, it's gone by like that, hasn't it?
Quick. But one of the very first times that you and I actually became good friends is we were on the set of Cozzy. And we both discovered that we loved martial arts. And
Jiu-jitsu.
yeah. And I said to you, we're going to have a roll one day. We came into rehearsals the next day, literally in rolling clothes.
Yeah.
We had a roll on the floor and everyone's like, God, don't hurt yourselves. I'm like, we're fine.
It's fine.
And we became instantly best friends immediately after that.
Pretty much, yeah.
Choked him out a little bit and like,
No, I put him in a heel
friends.
hook. No, I put him in a
Yeah,
heel hook.
put me in leg lock.
Nice.
But-
I was like,
Wow.
yeah. That's like the jiu-jitsu handshake, is it?
You have a roll with each other.
Yeah,
and you're like,
you
oh,
roll.
okay,
Like,
sweet,
oh, nice.
yeah.
That was sweet.
But it was just weird because obviously we both love acting.
Yeah.
We both have a very,
Like-
we all of us here. have a-
Theatery type people, yeah.
Yeah.
And to say to someone, oh, you love fighting as well, and to find someone else that goes, I love it, you're just like,
Yeah, it's weird.
just
Crazy.
fuck, huh?
Yeah, it didn't like. What are the odds?
Yeah, it's
yeah,
like,
it's so
oh.
weird.
Habits is a song by a band called Marmozets.
Yep.
And it's got a girl singer, but they're a pretty heavy sort of hard rock type band. And
Nice.
Triple J introduced me to this song like it did with Doomsday by Architects.
Architects, yep.
Yeah. So yeah, I thought I can't get this song out of my head. I've been hearing it a hell of a lot.
Yep.
And yeah, just seeing what you guys thought about it.
Sweet.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's
Look forward to it.
I like the video so far.
So is it like
It's
a
Hot
high school?
Girls.
What's up with his finger?
They're wearing like gloves, I think. Is it? Yeah, is it gloves? Yeah, it is gloves. So they're frozen. Except the band is moving.
We're doing the mannequin challenge.
Yeah. That guy had dirty fingernails. I don't know if you saw that.
Are they American?
I believe so. I haven't done a lot of research on this band.
Yeah.
I just hearing this song quite a bit.
Continually, yeah.
Yeah. A little bit like Effervescence,
Yeah.
but
A little bit harder.
I've heard this song.
yeah, it's been on the radio
Right.
quite a bit probably. Because I think it's going to be up there in the Triple J's Hottest 100. It's going to be in the top 20. It's the top 5 for me, along with Run by Foo Fighters. That's up there with me on my personal list of Triple J Hottest 100. And then there's this one, Doomsday. And she really starts rocking out towards the end, but you can't listen to this for 3 minutes or else it won't be 1 hot minute. But yeah,
I have a song.
Okay.
yeah.
Let me search. And this one, I'm meaning to link this to you, Mick, because
Oh, okay.
I understand you're a Conor McGregor fan. and recorded shortly after the fight of the century.
The fight of the century.
Yeah, the Conor McGregor Floyd Mayweather fight.
Mm-hmm.
It's a dance
Okay.
by an artist that I'm a big fan of. His name is Daylight.
Yeah.
The song is called. It's gonna be the newest dance anthem of the summer.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
It's called "Hit That McGregor."
Okay.
Okay.
I'm very intrigued by this now. That's the money team.
My
Okay.
team films.
Hit that McGregor. Hit that McGregor. Bob G. Connor. Bob G. Connor. Hit that McGregor. Hit that McGregor.
Get it? He's
Yeah.
doing it.
It's on the.
Yeah, fuck you. Fuck you, stupid ass pants. Nigga, stop sparring. Nigga, let me try. Nigga, got stupid ass stance.
Yeah, it's just.
Beat a cracker ass. Nigga thought he had it by the third round. By the 10th, you clock hitting bird sounds. Long shit, nigga, let your bird down.
Right.
Start thinking about it. Nigga got hit so hard.
Simplistic backing music.
It's
That's
very,
fucking
very.
So stupid.
How would you describe the film clip of this?
Is
This
dressed
wonderful
as Floyd when he came out.
track? Yep. And the executioner.
Yeah. Well, Daylight, he's a battle rapper. Yeah, and actually, Daylight, one of his big things was like when he's like about to go serious on an opponent, he would put on a ski mask. And then Floyd came out with the ski mask, so it was like, there's a
A little symbolic there.
yeah. So he goes, he has a lyric where he goes, yeah, saw that shit on TV, and then he goes, Facebook Live. Yes, he's just stupid. Fucking shit. He also has a song called Ronda Rousey,
Oh god.
where he goes, she used to think she was the baddest, sure. Now all that she sees is pedicures. Cause she got kicked in the head.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Defeat is to the face. Get it? Defeat.
Defeat. Yeah.
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 Anyway.
It's interesting.
Interesting.
It's
Alright.
very.
That's
Yes.
funny. It made me laugh anyway.
Yeah.
I like it.
No, cheers for
So that
sharing
was
that.
1 hot minute with
Yeah.
the special guest.
Yeah.
Where kind of
Conor McGregor.
gets fucked up.
The new dance. Hit the McGregor.
Hit the McGregor. Hit the McGregor.
Fatigue.
Oh man, yeah. So check that out.
That's so stupid.
Thank you so much for joining us today.
No, it was my pleasure, guys. Thank you for letting me
A
talk.
lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed today's
You let me
episode.
talk for.
Oh, you're right, man.
I will talk.
It's all right. I think we'll leave it there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we've got some more stuff coming up. Like, hopefully next time we do this, there'll be some more movies we can talk about.
Definitely.
And the music that you said the genre of
Genre, yeah. Music that changed your genre.
yeah. So yeah, we'll think about that for the next episode.
Definitely.
and
Probably the next episode might be the last one that we do for the year too.
yeah, it might be
it's
Christmas.
going to be close.
Right around Christmas time. I thought this might be our Christmas episode, but we might be able to fit one more in before then.
I reckon we might. I think we
Yeah.
might push it in.
Yeah, we'll see how we go. But yeah, thank you for watching. Please like, share, comment.
Put the notification bell on.
Yeah,
Give us a sponsor,
yeah.
please.
Thank you very much.
We
Catch
love
us
you.
later.
Bye.